When producing our film, we wanted to aim for a niche audience consisting of teenagers and young adults, ages 15 to 24.
It was targeted at both genders, as research shows that the horror genre is not aimed at a particular gender.
The demographic profile of our target audience is young adults, so they would have a positive attitude towards horror films and they would enjoy the thrill of them.
So as horror is a popular genre for that age group, they would have an expertise of a typical storyline and what they would expect from a horror film.
The film consumption habits of our target audience are mainly at home, as the cinema is too expensive, so they either buy it legally on DVD or watch pirated versions on the internet.
We think the older side of our target audience would mainly consist of university students who may go to the independent cinemas to watch low-budget films.
We imagine our audience being more local, as our film is a low budget, therefore can only be shown in certain places.
What we think?
That's what we think! But what do you think?
Well, I've just seen It Swings and Roundabouts and it was really scary. There were quite a few unexpected surprises in it, and it was like it was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Okay, well, the setting was relevant in attracting our audience, as it was what was key to our horror genre, and because of the use of the park, it's an innocent, childlike setting, so it would attract the audience more.
The location of the flashbacks are scary because there's an unnerving atmosphere and it was where the child had died.
For the characters, we had a female protagonist, which we think it attracts the audience because we think it appeals to both genders. For the male, it's like the sex appeal, and for the females, it portrays their gender as strong and independent, which they would like.
We used the genre to attract the audience because we used horror, so this would like play with the audience's fears, because people like being scared, so they can enjoy the relief when the film is over.
So what do you expect when you go to see a horror film?
Well, normally I expect there to be lots of jumpy bits and lots of people to be murdered and there to be gore.
For the shock, we had a twist at the end of the film, not in the opening sequence but at the end of the actual film, where it turns out that the mother did not actually kill her daughter, which is what the audience has assumed the whole way through, which will shock the audience and kind of
keeps them like watching till the end. We used techniques to like attract the audience by using flashbacks. Because this makes the audience question like what's going on, and they kind of like continue to watch it, and then this creates more enigma because they want to find out like